Welcome to the Little Red Mitten Podcast, episode 38. I'm Jolynn.
I'm Jillian.
And we are here in the Little Red Mitten in St. Thomas, Ontario. Welcome back.
Yeah. Been a while.
It's been a long time. It's been a long time. We haven't had a recorded podcast in like 9 months. Sorry about that. Hopefully some of you guys joined us for our lives we were doing for the Hold Me Double cowl and through the spring. But even then, we kind of dropped off the lives, end of June, beginning of July?
Yeah, it was definitely, the end of June we did something and then we stopped pretty much for the summer.
So. Yeah, unexpectedly too. So we didn't give you guys warning. It was just kind of time got away from us and life got in the way, I guess, a little bit. But it is, what is today? Wednesday, September 7th. It's the first day of school in our area. Mm-hmm. And so that kind of signals fall for us, even though it's not technically fall yet. So we're kind of excited to get back at recording and knitting and all those things. So yeah, welcome back. You want me to go first?
Yep.
Okay, so back in, I guess it was like end of May, the Effet cowl came up because it was after the Hold Me Double was over.
Yeah.
So during a live one time, somehow we managed to get onto an Effet knit along, crochet along, make along kind of thing. And it started to do with like everything was starting with the word F. It was like finish it or frog it, and then we started going off with all these different words that could relate to our, yarn projects. So
I was gonna look it up before I should have brought my book over.
Yeah, there's some threads over in our Ravelry group. But it was like fix it and finish it and fabricate it, like if you wanted to create it again. And it wasn't just about the whips. Some of it was about finished objects that you're not wearing because either, the bind off was too tight or it didn't turn out the right size or it still needed ends woven in. So it was like finish it, fix it, all those kind of things were involved. And we started off doing a few things, and then again, just like the podcast, it kind of dwindled off. Yeah. So the idea was that it would go until the 1st of fall, which is like, is it the 21st this year of September? Something like that.
Oh, yeah, something like that.
Anyway.
So I think it's a Thursday. That helps.
There you go. That might be the 22nd, 23rd. No.
So 14, 21, so 22nd.
Yeah, the 22nd. So anyway, so I guess that kind of works for what I was going to talk about. I am feeling the sweater. Is that the right word?
Sweater.
Weather. I don't know, garments that jumper. I'm going to become.
There you go.
I'm feeling the weather. I want to do the TH in sweater. That's the problem. I was trying to blend it with leather. Okay, whatever. Anyway, but I wanted to finish up a couple things because I did not finish anything during this finish it Cal. So there's a lot going on in the next few weeks. This coming Saturday is KW Knitters Fair in Kitchener, Ontario. So if you're in the area, come join us, come see us. And then 2 weeks after that, sorry, I'm just going to skip through things. Then 2 weeks after that, Leo and Roxy will be in PEI for the PEI Fiber Festival. So I'm not starting anything new or doing anything, but there is some travel time and some hotel time and stuff over these couple weeks. And so I want to finish up some of my started projects so that when I get back from PEI, I can jump into sweater time. And I might, I don't know if we should put this to a vote. No, I don't trust people's votes. Maybe we will put it to vote. We'll decide. But I might try and finish a couple of my sweaters before I cast on a new sweater.
You know my feelings about that. So,
but my Marled Magic.
Oh, okay. Yes,
it's almost done.
That one you definitely have to finish.
You
have to have it finished for. If Jess and Allison they're supposed to be coming for a trunk show.
Mm-hmm.
We're all supposed to wear.
We were supposed to do that in May, but okay.
Yeah,
we will do it.
Did they finish theirs? Their homie doubles? I don't think they had.
They had a couple different things, so yeah. I don't know. I don't remember what all. Like Jess had a couple things finished.
Yeah. But yes, that one. Oh, okay, that
Aren't
one.
We
yes,
supposed
I
to wear
would say
these at the next
I
one.
wanted to wear the. Oh yeah, that's true. This looks really crooked on there.
Anyway, I might finish up a couple of my sweaters that are in my whips. I did have those numbers. Oh, it's in my journal. Maybe I'll go grab it. But I have, I think, about 5 sweaters on the go right now. So I have written down that I'd like to finish the Marled Magic before I cast on a new sweater, and maybe my Rhapsody and Cables.
That's a pretty big one, though.
It's worsted weight though, and I really like wearing it. So I've made it previously, so I might try and finish my second one before I start a new one. So yeah, so I can show a couple of my whips that should be finished in the next 3 weeks between now and when I get back from PEI. So this is a new cast on too. This is probably one of my only things I've cast on in the last little while, besides the other hat that I ripped out. This is the Crescent Beanie by Aspen Leaf Knits, and it's in Malabrigo Mecca. Her pattern has it written for 3 different weights of yarn. So this is considered a chunky, and then she writes it for like a chunky, the chunky bulky words, and every yarn is so funny in those categories. It's harder to predict than some of the other ones, but then a chunky and then a super bulky. So yeah, this shouldn't take long to finish. I think I did most of that in a night or two. I think I did the ribbing once, and then I think I did like all of that in like one night. So 1, 2, 3.
It's really pretty.
4. There's 4 repeats, and I think I'm supposed to have 5 or 6 before I start the decrease section. So.
And was Mecca's what we got more in, right?
We did. We got a bunch of new colors in the store of Mecca. I don't know if it's about 8 new colors.
Yeah. They're all up on the wall. We put them up the other day.
So Mecca Malabrigo classifies it as a bulky. It's a 100-gram ball with 119 meters, 130 yards. And it is a superwash merino, 100% superwash merino. And the gauge, what did they put on there for gauge? 11 to 13 stitches over 4 inches. And the tag's on the floor. So that's that. The other 2 projects that I grabbed out as my first ones to start finishing, this one's not even...
I don't have banners for these. They're just socks.
Oh, yeah. These are the Midwinter set by Summerly Knits. Knits is in her name, yeah. So that set has like 4 or 5 different patterns, and this is just one of them. And yeah, she does this salt and pepper color work on the top, and I got sick of it, so I turned it to striping. And then she uses like scraps and stuff to stripe down the foot, where I used a self-striping by Timber Yarns that was dyed for our store. It's called Knit Night, or LRM Knit Night. So yeah, so the first one's completely done. Second one's not even cast on, and there's no needles in the bag. So we are going to guess that I used a 2 millimeter I will count how many stitches I cast on, but we will
I
guess.
like the look of the salt and pepper and the stripes together.
Yeah. I have a feeling my second one's going to be stripes all the way down, but that's okay. If I want it done, that's probably what's going to happen. When I count how many I cast on here, I should know what size needle I used, because I might have not used a 2mm. I might have used a 2.25 because of the color work.
Would you switch when you get down to the bottom or not?
I don't think I did. So, like a 2.25 is fine. My socks are like armor typically, because when I knit them on a 2, they're pretty dense. Yeah. But I like them like that, so they wear a little better for me. So that sock, that hat, and then I have one other sock here, and I have a sock at home that I didn't bring. So one of the first things I'll probably have done, maybe the hat first, and then is my mohair, my neon sock with the mohair. Yeah. I forgot to bring that project, but I'm on the second sock, and I think I'm doing the heel flap now on it. So that will go pretty quickly. So that is one of my priorities to get done before I fall into casting on new things, probably. And then this pair of socks, my son started these a few years ago and is obviously never ever going to finish them. So I can make them for him.
You should make him come to knit night.
Yeah, he won't do that. He won't do that. So yeah, so I started this heel flap on the weekend, and I think I'm going to switch out the needles. I'm not a big fan of these ones. And this is the first sock, so that will be a complete pair. This will be a nice one to bring on the road trip to PEI, because when I'm a passenger, I can just knit in the round and go. It doesn't take up much space. So that's probably what that will do. I'll probably get through the gusset and just have it on the plain part, and maybe have the second sack. Wow. Second sock cast on a second set of needles, so that it's just easy to keep knitting. That's funny. So those are the only whips I brought.
They're like active. Well,
they're my
not even
active-ish ones. Like the hat, like I said, I've spent 2 different periods of time knitting on it. My mohair sock is the one I've pulled out at home a couple times. Yeah. And then that's really it. And then I have the jigsaw puzzle shawl from Stephen West, and it's at home. I was working on that in like June, but I really haven't touched it.
I haven't even seen that. Like
it hasn't. It's no different. I finished. So it's done. It's modular. It's done in sections. You do, pick up and knit and do one section. So I just finished section 3, I think, or section 4, which I was working on the plane on the way home from Chicago. And so then I finished that section, and literally it doesn't take that much time. So it wasn't.
Yeah. I still don't think I've seen it in person though. Like I don't know that
really?
I saw. Like
we were doing past the first triangle or whatever.
We were doing podcasts in separate places, right? So I don't think I've ever actually seen it.
I'll bring it in because I do want to. I enjoy that one too, so I do want to work on that one. But those are kind of I feel like I can get quick wins out of those, right? They're small projects.
Yeah,
they're half done. I'm hoping I'll get quick wins out of them. And so those are what I've been working on. Those are what I'm hoping to finish over the next few weeks. What have you been working on?
All the things.
In the last 3 months.
I made 3 of this top that I'm wearing.
What is that top?
So this is the Sungazer by James N. Watts. Which you can't see anything, but if you've been in the store at all, this is pretty much all that Angie and I wear. And
this is another thing that started. Well, it started because Jess showed it on their podcast and was going, or did she just comment it on ours before she showed it? I think she did. I think she was commenting on our live, and then we looked it up and we're like, oh, and then apparently I said, and I've been told it's true, that I said, oh, we'll all do a knit along and we'll cast on when you're here in May, and we'll do like a cast on night and a knit along, and we'll all make one. It's true. People have seen it. It's recorded. People heard me say it. And
so you might have seen, so you've seen one of them at least. Like I've shown one that I made. I don't know if
on the lives,
how many
yeah.
other ones. I have 3 of them now. So there's this one. This is the first one that I did.
It's pretty. I really like it.
And then I made a neutral one because I really liked Angie's.
So Angie's made 2 of these now. Angie made this color as her first one. Jillian added.
This is edition 3, every other one with the Noro.
Noro, and then edition 3 as it goes around.
And Angie's second one was all edition 3, and it's really pretty too.
I don't know if I've seen it finished yet.
It's like a blue and orange sort of color.
Maybe
it's really pretty. She wears this one more than she wears the blue one. So I made 3 of those. I made half of Jillian's. Almost half. I haven't finished yours.
I did what, 4 sections, 3 sections?
Yeah, you might have did. Yeah, and then I finished this, and I don't know if I made this square for your second one.
You did make my square.
So.
Oh, for the second one?
For the second half. I think it is. But then I lost momentum, and
so that might go on my finish it list too.
Or it'll go on one of our finish lists. Whoever gets inspired by it first.
It was fun, and it's like obviously enjoyable. Like people are making multiple Jillian's, but again, I just like lost.
I think if you picked it up, because most of mine I knit like one side pretty quickly, like over a weekend in the summer when I wasn't really doing much.
Yeah.
I can sit outside and just kind of knit and do it and get through a good chunk of it. Mm-hmm. I think the hardest part was like starting the square, and it's not that bad. And then picking up the stitches, sometimes you have to do it a couple times to get them like the right distance sometimes, but he's pretty good about saying how many stitches to kind of do. Yeah, like pick up 2 and skip a spot. Yeah. Kind of idea. Yeah. And then I think with the color changes and stuff like that, it just helps to kind of move it along. So yeah, it was definitely a fun one to do. But I did have a pair, I didn't bring them, DK socks that I had started that were supposed to be my car socks. Yeah. But they were just a fast, easy knit. So I finished those. I did take them with me to like the beach and stuff like that a couple times because they were easy just to kind of go.
It's a travel project.
Yeah. So now I need a new travel project. But I
need to do another pair of socks.
Unlike you who are getting ready to do sweater weather, in sweater weather, I have 3 sweaters on the go right now. And so I think that's why I either need to do like a hat or something quick to get like.
I feel like whatever this is, I've forgotten what it is 3 times.
Yeah. Okay. So I have sleeves. There's 2 sleeves here. I have 2 sleeves.
The yarn looks familiar. It's Patagonia, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't.
And then the body's started.
To know which
the body is it's bottom up, and it's just stockinette, so it's super boring. I'm not thrilled with that right now.
Is it Carbeth?
No. I have the Carbeth too, but I need yarn for that.
It is Kate Davies though.
Yeah, it's Circle by Kate Davies. So the top has I think that's the one pattern. It's in here. It has some like not cables. I don't think they're really cables. I don't know if you can see that, but that little bit of texture on the top. A customer came in and bought the pattern and yarn for it, and so I did the same.
Yeah.
I think there's the color picture.
Try that one. That might show it a little better. Oh yeah, that shows it a little better.
Do it this way. So I think it'll be really pretty when it's done. It's just getting past that 8 inches of stockinette. I mean, it's an easy knit. Like it's still an easy thing just to kind of take when I went and got my hair done.
I was just gonna say, if you're not like into it right now, use this as your car knitting until you get to that.
Yeah. I just like stuff that I think I still need a project. I need that. I need something I can finish quickly just to have it finished, right? Like,
yeah,
to get the.
but maybe that's what will get it.
Then...
Maybe that's what will get you going if you. I don't know if you're even going to be in the car anytime soon, really.
No.
Too much, but.
And I might just end up making it cropped more than I want because I'm really impatient.
Jillian's gonna only have cropped sweaters.
I am, because I can't.
Which is fair. I think
I love my dresses, like my linen dresses that I have now.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna, like, that's my plan. I'm just gonna wear linen dresses and leggings in the winter, right? And just my sweaters over top. So the 3 sweaters that I have now, like these ones are all short sleeve. I did want to make a hooded version, but that.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
maybe later. But all of these ones all have sleeves, so they're all can go over my dresses and keep me warm because I'm always cold.
Yeah.
In the winter.
Did you put what we were wearing in there as a?
I do have that. We didn't show it yet. So that's what Jolynn's wearing.
We were talking about cropped. So this sweater is the Cozy Classic. It's probably like our fourth sample, third or fourth sample. Maybe.
I have one. I made one, and I think we have 2 other ones.
Yeah. It's such a great basic raglan pattern that has multiple options right in the pattern, multiple fitting options. The size range is amazing. And so anyway, we just got this one done. Noelle of Knits and Pieces finished it as a sample for Leo and Roxy, and it's super cropped. It's probably my most cropped one so far. So I'm really happy. Maybe we'll get a picture of me in it.
Let me move this out of the way. You can see it a little bit more.
But I'm really happy with the length we chose, and Noelle nailed it.
Yeah.
So this is our marled base, which hopefully more of it's showing up today. That would be great. Held with mohair, the mohair silk in heather, which is just a really light purple.
It's hard. I don't even know if you can tell on the computer, but it's like you can see little pieces of it as you do it. It's really
like
nice.
You can see
it's very soft and subtle.
Yeah, but I don't know that it would look much different if it was just gray or just Leo even, right?
True. Yeah.
It's very subtle, but it's nice. It's kind of a nice way. Like if you wear it over purple, you'd make it pop a little bit more and stuff. Yeah. So but it still kept it incredibly neutral. But yeah, I really like it. It's nice and cropped to go over my dresses.
Yeah.
And long sleeve, cropped and long sleeved. So it should be perfect. But I'm excited. I was excited to get this one in time for shows, to be on display for shows. I probably won't be wearing it in the booth. I think I'll plan double things for each show in the booth because I don't know that I can handle long sleeves. Depends on what the showroom's like. So, all right. Sorry. Back to your whips.
So my second sweater that I started is the Alpenglow by Andrea Mowry. I don't know which way this goes. So pretty. I am using new. There you go. The new.
Starke 6.
Starke 6, yes. It's like Zauberball. So this is a DK sock yarn. I guess it's got nylon in it, right?
Yeah, it does. It is, I think, 75-25. 75% wool, strong quality superwash, and 25% nylon. So it's virgin wool and nylon. So it's not a merino, it's just a wool, which is perfect. And yeah, if you've ever worked with the Zauberball Crazy, it's the same idea, just in like a DK weight. So it comes in a 150 gram ball.
Yeah. So I'm using that for like the color, like the, what's it called? Spin cycle that she would have used in hers. in place of that. And then I have, this would be Lore. They're 25 gram balls. And then Julie Aslan's, I don't know what it's called, but they're her mohair silk for silk.
I forget what it's called right now too.
Yeah, I'll have to look it up. I'll try and add notes in the bottom about links to the yarns and stuff like that. And then Patagonia again for the main color. And it's a little bit subtle, but I like it. So now I'm on the boring part again where I'm just pretty much stuck in it for the body and going down, and then I have to do the sleeves and stuff like that. So
do these little color work blips every.
It's like every 10
rows,
like 8
10?
rows. Yeah, it's like 2 rows of that and then 8 rows of stockinette.
Yeah.
And like mosaic and stuff like that. So it's not too bad, but again, it's just all those stitches and stuff like that. So that's my second one. And then I don't even know why I started this third one. You can't really see it very good, but Clotilde sweater by Olive, Knitting for Olive. I thought it was going to be more of a worsted weight sweater. That's what Ravelry had said for it. But then when I bought the pattern and started looking, it was like worsted held double with like mohair or something like that. And I was like, well, I'm not doing mohair with it because I didn't want the mohair part of it. But it ended up being
chunkier than you were expecting.
Chunkier than I expecting. So it's not something that I would necessarily be wearing right now. Because yeah, there was kind of 2 sweaters I was going to start. Because I guess worsted weight, it'll go up pretty fast rather than the DK weights. But it's hard. I tried to put bigger needles on it last night, but then I didn't try very hard. So it's hard to see it. But I got, the short rows. So the back's a little bit longer. So it works up pretty quick. Cute. I did this in like one weekend and then I ran out of yarn at home and I didn't have enough I didn't make it to the shop. Well, my motivation was going, I don't know which way to do this. There we go.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
So anyway, I think that'll be a nice sweater. That one hopefully will be a little bit longer, more for jeans than cropped, but we'll see.
If you can't last long enough knitting on those size needles to make a longer sweater, I don't know which one you will.
Yeah. So if anyone has a chance, it's that one.
Yeah. Which might be nice for like winter walks and stuff too, right?
Yeah.
If you have a jacket that fits over top of it.
Yeah. And that one was done in Barocco vintage, the worsted weight. I don't know what color green because I don't have my other full ball with me, but
the store's about to open.
Yeah, we got 2 minutes. That's all for my whips for right now.
All right. I'll
show a couple of new things.
Yeah, I'll show you a couple things that are new in store, and then we're going to go and open the store. So where do we want to start?
Yeah, you can do that one.
Okay. So we have some Leo and Roxy kits in store. This is for a shawl. We have the sample here in the store. Mini skeins go big. And we've done a couple different color options. This is the color of the sample we have. So it has the rainbow with gray, and then we've done the rainbow with black, with white, and then a few other different options of couple fall themed colors and just some nice colors that we thought went together. And so these are super fun. They're $70 for 200 gram skeins and 5 to 6 mini skeins.
Yep.
New to us in the store, we got Katia United Sock minis. They're 25 gram balls. They fit well on fingers. They come in like, I don't know,
24 colors.
24 colors.
Something like that, or 28 colors maybe.
Yeah, there's all sorts of colors. So these are going to be perfect for adding, doing striped things, adding heels, toes, and cuffs to all your socks and extending some of your scraps or something, or just, getting those little pops of color and fingering weight. So they are just a typical sock yarn, 75 wool, 25 nylon. They're awesome. We showed this already. This is the Starke 6 by Zauberball. That
Okay.
Show the right thing. Anyway, that's what Jillian is using in her shawl. And I think I wrote down.
It's not a shawl. It's
a sweater. Same thing, different. We have 16 colors of this in stock right now. We also got new colors of edition 3, which we now have 21 colors in, and Crazy, Zauberball Crazy, we have 21 colors in as well.
Yeah. Lots of colors of it now.
Yeah. What else? I mean, back in stock, we haven't carried this for a couple years. This is Malabrigo, Manos Uruguay, Alegria Grande. So we've been selling the Alegria all along, which is the fingering weight sock yarn. And then this is their worsted weight, 75 merino, 25 nylon. And they've got little mini skeins, 25-gram minis. So perfect for your worsted weight socks and bed socks or children's garments, nice and durable. Comes in some fun colors. So that is stocked. The much anticipated and waited for is Malabrigo Ultimate Sock. So
their tags are silly.
This just got fully stocked in August. Yeah, so on the wall, like Malabrigo sock, their original sock just looks like that. It has sock, and now so yeah, it's kind of hard to tell them apart. But yeah, this just came out in August. It is 75 superwash merino and 25 nylon. So Malabrigo sock has never had nylon in it, so it wasn't the best candidate for actually making socks. And so the customers have been asking for something with nylon so that we can make actual socks. And so it comes in a lot of the regular Malabrigo colors. Malabrigo's always putting out new colors too. So there are some newer colors in our collection. Comes in quite a few colors, 30 some odd colors.
We have 21 or 22, I think,
in stock right now. Yeah. So yeah, if you've been waiting to make socks with Malabrigo, now's your time. It's perfect. Atenea by Katia. This is a great like fuzzy mohair alternative, right? It doesn't have any mohair. Yeah, it's virgin wool, 42% virgin wool, 40% cotton, and 18% cashmere. And you can feel that cashmere, and it's brushed, so it's fuzzy. It's a 25-gram ball with 191 yards, 175 meters. So it has similar yardage to a lot of the series, the lace weight series that are out there. And we don't have anything done up in it yet, but we will. This is brand new to the store.
It's like 12 colors. We just put them on the shelf like Saturday at close or something.
Yeah,
like that.
Yeah, it's brand new. So we'll figure out all the fun things to do with it. Another new product by Katia is Wow Chunky. Great for all those super chunky scarves and sweaters. They're really popular. There's quite a few. How many colors total? Is there 18? Yeah, I think so. 6 in each color line.
Yeah.
So there's like 18 colors to make those like bold color blocked stuff. Yeah. And at a good price. I think they're $14.50 a ball. So it is an acrylic, wool, and alpaca blend. 100 grams, I like reading upside down. 100 grams has 75 meters and 82 yards. So that one's fun. And literally when it went up on the first day that it was on the shelf, we sold a whole bunch. People have been buying it. It's just really,
I have a plan for
really
this.
Fun.
That was the other runner-up instead of the green sweater that I cast on, but I was like, no, that one's bulky. I won't wear it right away. Jokes on me.
Well, I think that's everything for today. I'm hoping to film again. One of us, 2 of us, somebody else. I don't know.
6 of us.
We want to start getting some stuff up regularly. but we do need to go open the store now. So thanks for joining us, and we hope to see everybody again soon. Is there anything else to cover?
I don't think so. If we think of anything, I'll add them in the comments at the bottom of the
there you go.
of the channel or whatever.
Yeah. Thank you. Welcome back. Thanks for coming back.
Bye.
Bye.